Voice search is rapidly becoming the preferred method for users to seek information, make purchases, and interact with their devices. According to Google, 20% of the searches in the Google app are done by voice, and that was back in 2016. And fast forward today, 30% of internet users worldwide use voice assistants each week. Around 98 million people in the US own a smart speaker in their household, and the list goes on. Even my kids, 8 and 6, search for things with their voice. It's much easier for them. And with this rising trend, shouldn't we optimize our content so that it can be found with voice searches? It makes sense, right? So in this video, we will talk about ways to optimize your content for voice searches. Let's go. Hey, it's John from Rank Math, the one WordPress plugin that brings you the fastest and the most convenient SEO and AI tools. And this channel is all about helping you grow your search traffic. So if you're new to us, consider subscribing. Anyway, let's talk about how you should optimize your content for voice search. Optimizing your content for voice search requires a different approach compared to traditional SEO. Voice searches tend to be longer and more conversational, which is why focusing on long-tail keywords and natural language is crucial. For an example, instead of typing weather Paris, we might ask, what is the weather like in Paris today? Voice searches often follow natural language patterns and includes question words like who, what, where, when, why, and how. For example, who invented the telephone? Why is the sky blue? These are the typical questions my sons will ask when speaking with Google. What are the health benefits of green tea? Where is the nearest coffee shop? When is the next full moon? How do I make pancakes at home? So by understanding that users are asking complete questions, you can structure your content to provide comprehensive answers. Let me share with you a couple of free tools to help you discover conversational keywords. First is to use your Google Search Console to discover existing keywords people are searching for to discover your site. Under the Performance tab, you want to select Queries and add a query filter. Then you want to select Custom Regex. Regex is the short form of regular expressions. It is a little technical, but don't worry, just follow me. To discover keywords with question words like who, what, where, etc., you want to place this set of regex operations in the field. Don't worry about typing it out. I'll share with you where in a while can copy this. Now, as you hit apply, it will display all keywords that contain those question words. Click on each of the query and find out which page it belongs to, and you can optimize from there. Alternatively, you can start with a page and discover the queries for the page, and you can use the same set of RACX operators to filter out those queries with question words. There are other RACX operators that are helpful as well. For example, this set of operators will help you find keywords that are longer than 30 characters. This other set of operators will help you find keywords that are longer than 3 words. If you want a full tutorial on how to use Google Search Console to its maximum potential, you can check out this video right here. The link is in the description. Now, for keywords that your site may not be ranking for, you can use a tool like Answer Socrates. Just type in any topic, for example, home improvement, select a country, give it a while, and it will generate a huge list of questions that people typically ask, and some or most keywords resemble voice search keywords. Another way to identify conversational keywords is by simply Googling. For example, when I Google camping kit, as you scroll down to the People Also Ask section, you will see conversational queries. As you expand one, you will see a couple more questions coming out that are related to the one you have expanded. Keep doing that and you have lots of voice search keywords ready for you to be optimized. So the key to identifying voice search keywords is to prioritize natural conversational phrases that people are likely to say out loud. Now, in case you don't know what a feature snippet is, for some search queries, there are immediate answers right at the top. Some people call it position 0, but the proper term for this is the featured snippets. Now, studies found that feature snippets comprise about 40% of voice search results, and it also delivers answers to 80% of Google Home users. So it is only logical to optimize your content for feature snippets, but how should you do it? The key is to have 4 elements in the introduction of your article. A direct answer in a conversational tone, give concrete examples, and inconcise sentences. For example, if you are working on a topic, how much should you save for retirement? What you want to do is to add a response that is direct, concise, and conversational, answering this query in a way that could be easily spoken by a voice assistant. Like to determine how much you should save for retirement, aim to save at least 15–10% of your annual income. If you start saving in your 20 seconds or 30 seconds, you might need to save less each month compared to starting in your 40 seconds or 50 seconds. For example, if you earn $50,000 a year, saving 15% means putting away $7,500 annually. Adjust this amount based on your retirement age and lifestyle goals. Now, I'm not a personal finance expert, but can you see that we are answering the question directly to the point in a concise and conversational manner? And we have also included is a solid example. Or if you are writing on a topic like, what is the best app for tracking expenses? You could optimize your intro for feature snippets like, the best app for tracking expenses is App A. I can't specify an app right here in this demonstration, but you get the idea. Anyway, Appa is free and easy to use, allowing you to link all your bank accounts, credit cards, and bills. It automatically categorizes your spending, helps you set budgets, and send alerts for unusual expenses. For example, if you spend more on groceries than usual, Appa will notify you. This makes it simple to track where your money is going and manage your finances effectively. Can you spot the 4 elements in this paragraph? For every article you write, you should try to optimize your introduction for featured snippets so that voice assistants can pick up the information and feature them in their reply to users. Anyway, let's talk about the next optimization. Just like English is a human language, Schema is the language of the search engines. It helps search engines understand the content on your page better, which is crucial for voice search. And do you know, if you are a Rank Math Pro user, we have a schema markup specifically designed for voice search called Speakable Schema. This schema is designed to identify sections of your content suitable for text-to-speech playback. So to implement the Speakable Schema, you need to have both the free and pro version of Rank Math installed. Now, the Speakable Schema is embedded in the article schema. So we recommend that you set the article schema for all your post articles. To do that, hover over Rank Math SEO under Titles and Meta, go to Post, and for the schema type, you want to make sure that the article schema is selected so that when you visit any of your articles, go to the Rank Math tab, and under the schema options, you will see that the article schema is applied to the page. Now, if you click on this Edit button to check out what's in the article schema, you will see this option to enable Speakable. By default, it is set as disabled. You want to enable it, and you will see the CSS selectors. What you want to do is to click on Add Property twice, and then in the first field, you want to add Headline. Now, in general, this depends on the WordPress theme you use and the class assigned to your home heading tag. For example, if you go to this page, right-click to view its page source, you want to hit Ctrl or Command F to find something on a page, then you want to find Home. With it, you will find the title of the page. Can you see that at the start of the Home tag, there is a CSS class assigned to it called Heading Large? This is the headline CSS class you want to select for the Speakable Schema for the particular page. In that case, you want to add Heading Large as the CSS selector. But in our case, the CSS class will be Headline so that the Speakable Schema will be added to your home heading tag. Then for the second property, you want to add Summary. This will tell the search engines that the paragraph with this summary class will have a Speakable Schema on it. Now, you need to define which paragraph in your article to apply the Speakable Schema because by default, nothing is defined. It is logical that whatever paragraph you have optimized for the featured snippet, the Speakable Schema should be added to it. For our case, it is the first paragraph of the article. You want to click on anywhere in this blog, then click on this Options button and edit the blog as HTML. Well, now by default, all paragraphs will have this p tag. This is the HTML language that tells the search engine or robot that this block of text is a paragraph on its own. I know for some of you who don't know any CSS coding, it might seem confusing, but don't worry, just follow me. At the start of the paragraph, right beside the P, you want to hit space and define this block with class equals start of the double quote. Remember, the class we are selecting is summary, so we will add summary here, and you want to close the quote, and that's it. If you are seeing an error like this, what you want to do is to convert this whole block into HTML, and that would solve the problem. With this, the Speakable Schema will be applied to this paragraph. If you want to double-check if this is the correct application, let's publish this page, go to the page, right-click, View Page Source, Ctrl or Command plus A to select everything, and Ctrl or Command plus C to copy, or you can just right-click and copy as well.